Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy.
How are you?
I'm great, man.
You're great. You're doing it's just amazing.
Yeah,
First of all,
I'm blown away.
Fair use, Zach. Fair use, Zach.
Been incredible.
yeah, and I don't want to embarrass you, but that's part of my job. You made this deal everybody's been talking about, and no one deserves this more than you. Sometimes people in show business make these deals, and you think that's scum. But Eric Estrada, what? I'm after Estrada. He's getting away with murder. But no, but you made this deal, Comedy Central, huge deal, $50 million deal. Everybody's talking about it. What are you going to do with that money? How has this changed your life?
Nothing's changed, man. I spent $100 grand on leather pants.
But you were probably doing that before.
I mean, yeah, it's all the same. I've been giraffe shopping with the Jacksons. But other than that, it's the usual stuff. It's just that my old friends aren't into giraffes like I am now.
Right.
You know, they can't keep up with me.
They can't keep up with you. It's just a difference. What about offers to do movies? You know, I mean, I know you've done movie work before, but now you're this hot. The phone's got to be ringing off the hook.
Yeah, it's funny because before I wasn't getting any movie offers, and now I get a lot of offers for like bad movies, like those Planet of the Apes type roles. You saw that movie Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg.
The remake, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're both racist to me, man. Like, the first one was like, you know, just get your damn dirty ape hands off me. I'm like, oh, come on, what are you really talking about? Or like, and then I see the new one, I'm thinking this is a more progressive time. This will not be as racist. And then they had the apes was setting the dinner. Yeah, I'm not even making this up. They was eating watermelon. I was like, oh, come on, man. And then, like, later on in the movie, they're running from the apes and, like, running the water because the apes can't swim. Which is like, oh, word, listen, these apes can talk, but they can't swim. And then, at the end, it's like, when I seen the ape smoking a Newport, I just got up and
Yeah, you're right. That's not good.
That's another thing that's changed since I made all this money. I stopped smoking menthol.
There you go.
I didn't stop smoking, but I don't smoke anything that they market to black people.
Really?
That's where the poison is, as far as I'm concerned. I can't make it that easy, baby. I keep them confused. I'll smoke stuff like Virginia Slims. I look at the box like, nobody's gonna hurt this white woman. Give me 2 packs of these.
Tell me, what's better than wild caught, golden, crispy,
Commercial break.
mouth-watering sea?
Not right.
Smoking is bad, everybody. Kids, if you watch it, don't smoke.
But it's pretty funny to talk about.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to pry, but I'm going to take a shot at this. Who are you going to vote for in this election?
You know, it's funny. I was really into Kerry.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got all this money, now Bush is looking a little better now that I got this money. I'm torn.
It changes.
I mean, I'm black, yet I'm rich now. So I just thought, the feelings I have inside, I don't know.
What are you going to do?
Which one of these white people gonna take care of me?
You're going to be in that voting booth with your Virginia Slims, thinking about it.
In my leather pants and ascot.
Giraffe's going to lean in. Hurry up! Let's go. Now, are you going to be a charitable person now? Is this going to, and maybe you were before, but do you think you're going to try and help the people around you?
Well, since I've joined the Republican Party, no, I'm not.
They'll take care of themselves.
Nah, man, I'm pretty charitable. There was, matter of fact, there was a guy that used to live in front. He wasn't even, I shouldn't say lived. He was homeless, obviously homeless. He used to stand in front of my apartment. And one night I was coming home from shooting late, and I saw him. It was cold out. He shivered. So I just gave him $20, which is something I didn't think about. Just get something to eat, man, whatever. And he was so grateful. I'll never forget. He was just like, "Thank you, brother. This means a lot. I'll never forget you." And people say that all the time. This guy never forgot. As a matter of fact, he came to my house every day after that. Knocking on the door, like, come on, man, I just need some money. I can get something to eat. And he's shivering. I'm like, come on, dog, it's July. For real, what you want? He's like, I'm hungry, please. So he's hungry. I'm not going to turn away a hungry person. And I'm like, well, what are you trying to eat? He's like, what? A burger. I need a burger. But I'm like, I need more information. Do you want cheese on it? Do you want fries? Different burgers cost different amounts, right? I need to know how much money to give. He's like, I want some crack, okay? I want some crack. Maybe some fries too, but mostly crack.
You were wasting the guy's time. He had business to do.
I felt bad, but then I'd see him and I'd try like encourage him, like, you know, when I'm coming out, like, you can beat that crack. And I guess that's like an annoying thing to say to a crack addict, because he's just like, all right. Easier said than done. Thank you very much for that encouraging word.
Until you mentioned it, it never occurred to me. Now, I can't believe this, but you were invited to go to the Republican convention. That's true?
Well, no, kind of. What happened was I was doing that Anderson Cooper show.
Right.
So Anderson was tied up at the convention. He's like, can we come interview you on the floor of the Republican convention, which is too much attention for me. I mean, any black dude that walks in there is going to have a million cameras on. If Bigfoot walked in at the same time, they'd be like, Bigfoot's a Dave Chappelle. Bigfoot is taking a seat with the Colorado delegation. Dave Chappelle is a black person at the convention.
Now, how are your? And again, this is about your life, but I know you got 2 boys.
Yeah, man. These
Did
guys.
you act like I just reminded you.
Yeah. No, man.
Oh yeah.
Those guys, man. I hope y'all are watching. Y'all should be asleep. But
How are they? How are they doing?
they're great. My oldest son just finished his first year of school. If you want to call it school, I mean, he's like 4. So I don't even know what they're learning. I went to one, you know, those parent-teacher conferences, which I was nervous, because if they say anything less than he's incredible, then I'll get mad. So, but she was like giving me his report card, like his running is great, his jumping is incredible. She goes through all the litany. She goes, but he needs to learn how to use his words more. So I'm like, what does that mean, use words? She said, well, like at nap time, if someone's sleeping on his mat, he should come tell me and not kick that person. I was like, what you think I'm raising, a snitch? Kick him, son.
You're doing the right thing. That's right.
I'm trying to get him to keep it real, you know.
Keep it real.
Yeah, man, I don't
Good.
want no son to come telling everybody to do something. Just kick him.
Kick 'em hard.
Yeah, he'll move. Just kick him.
All right. Well, Dave Chappelle, for what it's worth, premieres Saturday night at 9 on Showtime. And you know what? No one deserves all the success
Man,
more than this guy right here. Dave Chappelle. Keep going. Rose Byrne coming up with
So basically, if you actually were listening, Dave gave some information. Like when, you know, he got the bigger deal for the show, how all of it came with a lot of how do I say it? When he started getting that 50 million, you know, a lot of things started coming with it, like the perks. And this is the stuff that ties into Will Smith. All this stuff they're talking about, oh, his movies, they're having trouble now, everything is frozen, and well, we known about this because that's the power that they have. See, you guys don't understand. You know, you guys look at stuff like this is the Illuminati. No, it's not. Everybody is different. Yeah, you could be a part of a group, but there could be another group who has significant amount of money, and if you do something that is very disrespectful that could hurt their businesses or the partners that they're with, they will punish you. And see, this is the thing. Dave Chappelle was just telling you right there how everybody want him to do all these movies now, Planet of the Apes, and then the scene in Blue Streak that he talks about on Oprah's show where they wanted him to wear a dress in a scene and he said, I'm not wearing a dress. They kept bringing it back to him. They kept bringing it back to him. And Dave was like, look, man, I'm not wearing a dress. So they started putting out there, you're difficult to work with. And all of these little points that, when it comes to us, tarnishes our name. So you saw right there, him giving sketches and talking about certain stuff. See, this is, right before you got the money. Now that you got the money, that's when the pressure comes because now the studio or whoever your bosses are going to start getting into your business. They're going to start trying to tell you how to direct something, how to do something when you've been directing and doing this for like damn near 15, 20 years, you know. So this is the things we're telling you. You start getting all these movies coming your way, but in Will Smith's case, once, he cut his deal, which was, you already know what that was, with Benny Medina and Russell Simmons and the other elites, he was in. But when he did what he did at the Oscars, that has really put him in a bad situation. He's still going to be fine. However, now, Will Smith, in my opinion, can start playing the bad guy roles more. That's what I would do. I would turn into the bad guy after that, and you might get much better movies out of him. But the thing is, I just wanted you to hear this because the key point was when Dave Chappelle got the money, you got all these roles starting to come out. And this is what I tell people. They pick you. You don't pick them. They choose you. That's just how it is. How do you think Ross has been able to make it so far? Because he keep bringing them souls to the industry. Keep bringing those guys who do music. He'll sign them, and then he'll bring them to Diddy or Jay-Z, and they'll sign them. So, that's all I'm saying, man. We got to start smartening up and looking at the picture for what it is. So, thank you guys, man, for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you guys can go to the description box, hit the link for the Cash App. You could donate, whatever your heart desire. And once the video goes live or premiere, you guys can super chat now. So, let me know in the comment section what you think about that, what you thought about the interview. This was a long time ago on Conan's show, when Conan had a show. So, thank you guys, man, for listening. We out. Deezy.